Mosquito, can we get your age, state, and who you voted for, please?
Yeah, hey, what's up? I'm 42. I'm from Wisconsin, and I voted for the Trump guy.
Okay, can you name one policy that you like best out of Trump?
Right now,
Sure.
I like this Iran thing that's going on.
Why do you like war? How much are you paying for gas where you're at, sir?
340 ish, 339. Not too
And what
much.
state are you in again?
Wisconsin.
And you're paying how much?
Well, I don't know. I haven't
About
bought in a couple weeks, but last time I bought it was like 339.
okay. About what, 350, 450 between there?
No, it's not over four. I know that for sure. 3.5. Not
Okay,
bad.
so
I
current
like the
gas
war with
price per
Iran.
gallon.
We've
Current
been with
current
Yeah. Iran's
current
been a
gas
problem for a
price
long time.
current gas prices right now is 3.450 a gallon.
3.450. Yeah, it's about what I
Okay,
said. 3.5.
yeah. You know how much I'm paying?
I'm guessing you're in a liberal state, so quite a bit.
Oh fuck yeah! Try about
Well,
$5, and
well,
diesel's about $6. That fucking sucks.
yeah. Well, you like voting for
Uh,
Democrats, so there you go.
well, well, we didn't need this war. It wasn't our war to begin with. Trump had to put his nose in it. Why? Because are we an ally to any of them?
Yeah, we got a lot of
Are we?
allies in the Middle East now that want us to
Yeah.
fix Iran.
So why does Trump want to help them? Because they won't help us if we
They
ever
have been
needed
helping
them.
us.
They have.
Yeah,
In what ways have they helped us?
they bought a lot of F-35s from us,
Okay.
and
So how
a
do
lot
you?
of the Middle Eastern countries are trying to modernize and do other things in oil. Um, and we need to support them in those endeavors. So we're gaining quite a bit of allies in
Well,
the Middle
I
East.
I don't think we need get. I don't think we need the war. I mean, I don't want to see any of my family members unalive out there.
Okay, well then they shouldn't volunteer for an army.
Sometimes, but see, right now, a lot of people are just getting deployed. They don't have no choice.
Sure they do. We have
Oh,
a volunteer
so
military. Everything's by choice,
okay.
right?
So how do you feel about ICE agents? Do you think they can use better training?
I think they're a highly trained organization.
I think they're bullshit. I think they're fucking idiots. I think they
Well,
need to stop unaliving people and stop shooting pew pews at people that don't have no weapons. Can we
is
agree
this
with that?
is this happening at like a breakneck
Oh,
speed
would
here?
you
Is
like
this
to
happening
see?
all the time?
Would you? Well, would you like to see evidence?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Are they just unaliving people all the time? Is it like more than the gang violence in Chicago?
Well, hold on. Well, I know there's been at least over 30 something people unalived by ICE agents.
You mean like in detention?
No, unalive.
Just on the streets?
Uh huh. Hold on, that's not it.
Well, what were those people doing to create that situation?
Well, probably nothing. Like, Alex didn't deserve to be unalive.
Maybe or maybe not, but Alex made a lot of mistakes.
What mistakes did he make?
Well, one, he was pretty much a professional protester. Two, he brought a concealed weapon into a border patrol fight. and then exposed
Well,
his
first
concealed
off,
weapon.
he
And,
was
okay.
exercising his Second Amendment.
Sure, and with that comes responsibility, right?
Right.
So you don't introduce yourself into a border patrol fight while you're concealing.
So what he did, he was just getting off work.
I don't think he was working at the
And-
time. I heard he was fired as a nurse weeks ago.
No, he
before
was
this.
not.
Yeah, there was a whole media narrative that he was some some awesome nurse, but he wasn't. He got fired, and then he just became a dumbass protester in the streets of Minneapolis.
Okay.
If we're gonna help you, we need to know the truth.
Yeah, Alex was a piece of shit overall. The more we learn about him,
Maybe there's a story I can lay out where
Oh, kind of like Charlie Kirk.
no, Charlie Kirk was an amazing American.
No, he wasn't.
He was just sitting at a table speaking to a willing audience, and he was assassinated by a leftist lunatic
I couldn't see his game a mile away.
because his speech was apparently too factual for a lot of Democrats to handle. But Alex is a piece of shit. He was fighting with ICE and Border Patrol all the time in Minneapolis. I think a few days earlier, he was kicking out the taillights of a ICE vehicle. And then he wanted to get involved in a Border Patrol fight, was pushing a woman onto the street, exposed his pew-pew. And then unfortunately, as they were disarming him, his a weapon was discharged. But these are the responsibilities that you carry when you bring a weapon into a Border Patrol fight, which he shouldn't have been involved in. He should have done any of this.
So Alex, however, there has been posts online that have alleged that Pretty was fired from his job following complaints of inappropriate behavior. However, there is no evidence to support these claims.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean-
I got it right here on my computer.
Either way, his actions of that day were pretty stupid of him.
Well, first off, I'm not going to say whether it was stupid or not. I mean, yes, but also no, because he was there. A woman, whatever was going on with the woman and the ICE agent, he got involved to protect her from being pepper sprayed by an ICE agent. And they pulled him off and put 10 shots in him. That's fucking bullshit.
Why was he
my eye.
interjecting himself in that situation? He should just standing on the sidewalk,
Would you do
blowing
that
his stupid whistle.
If ICE agents was
Yeah.
pulling your mom?
Well, first of all, it's
out of a-
Border Patrol.
Hold on. If your mom was pulled out of a car or was walking and the ICE agents grabbed her, would you protect your mom from being pepper sprayed? Yeah, you would. You
Well,
would put yourself
That
in
wasn't
spot
his
too.
mom. It wasn't ICE. It was Border Patrol. They
know.
didn't pull her out of a vehicle. You've just made up this
I
whole
know.
hypothetical that never happened. Like everything you just made up. Then none of that
Okay.
happened. She was being a dumbass bitch to these Border Patrol agents trying to fight with them, and then he wanted to fight with them. The guy's an idiot. And then
Okay.
he's carrying. And unfortunately, his weapon got
Well, he's
discharged.
allowed to
That's the
carry, so
unfortunate
that ain't
part.
got nothing to do with it.
But he's the one who brought that pew-pew into this situation.
Yeah, so he's allowed to carry. So what? If I
Right.
was
You're
an
allowed
ICE
to
agent,
carry.
listen, this is
But
what
that
I
doesn't
would
give
do.
you ultimate, immunity for responsibility
Yeah,
here.
it does. First off, listen. If it was me, if I was an ICE agent, I would simply grab the pew pew, which they did.
Yep.
I would grab the pew pew and then put him in handcuffs. That's what they should have done. But instead, he put
Yeah.
10 shots in him.
Because he brought a 6 Sauer into the fight, which doesn't have a safety.
No, so what?
Yeah, so the trigger is hot. He had it chambered. Trigger's hot. The Border Patrol agent puts his hand around the grip, which releases the grip safety, and that weapon's hot, ready to go. That weapon does not have a push-pull safety like a lot of handguns do.
Oh, well.
They were trying to disarm him.
Unfortunately, a basilar skull fracture.
But
And
they
I'm-
did.
Yeah,
did
they did,
disarm him.
I know, and unfortunately it got discharged, which led the officers to believe that he was firing his weapon, which means boom, 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 he's got to go.
All right, so here's the video. This is the video of a priest. Nothing in his hand. There's no ICE agents around. All he's doing is lifting up his hand and praying at them. There's those little fuckers. I hope they fucking get some time for doing that. And watch. Right here.
Probably not.
Do you know how many strong
Boom! Right in the head for no fucking reason. That's
Probably-
bullshit.
Probably because he's
He needs
protesting.
to go to jail for that.
Why?
Because he's shot. That's an assault.
It's a pepper ball, and he's protesting on their
doesn't
property,
matter,
possibly.
it's
I don't know any of
assault.
this context. So
Oh,
you've showed me a
it's
2-second
assault.
video here. Assault?
It's assault. I guarantee if I did that to you, I'd be arrested. Why? Because it is assault.
Well, I don't know the context of your 2-second video here. So I'm just going to
Well,
assume.
I'm sorry if you're uneducated.
Well, you showed me a 2-second video with zero context.
Yeah,
you
well,
said that
you
he was
saw
a
it, so-
priest.
So
The chat is saying he's
Kurt,
not a priest.
what did I say that she was
Oh,
defending
now
me?
I've been banned.
No, she just
I was banned. I was banned from that guy again. He'll unban me again. I was blocked for asking questions of the context of his 2-second video where a quote unquote something priest gets shot with a pepper ball as he's protesting on federal property, likely. The chat is saying he was not a priest, and as soon as I brought that up, I was banned. So do we just troll the guy more? Let's see what we do. Hold on.
psychedelic past.
Axel, can I get your age, date, and who you voted for, please?
Yeah, hater. 42. I'm from Wisconsin. I voted for Donald J. Trump 5 out of 6 times.
Can you name one policy that you liked about Trump?
Oh, the border stuff, getting the illegal immigrants out of here. All the illegal aliens.
So you think ICE agents are doing a great job?
Yeah, especially when they shoot the pepper balls at the fake priests. That's a good one.
Okay. Well, see, that's an assault, so they should be arrested. Because
Okay,
I
you should
guarantee
arrest them,
if it was one of us, I guarantee one of us would be arrested.
Yeah, you shouldn't be protesting on federal land. That's stupid.
That's not federal land where he was at.
Yeah, it
I
looked
know.
like it.
I don't live too far from Portland.
Oh, yeah, that's a war. That's a lot of leftist protesters there in the Portland.
Yeah. Well, I don't know which is worse, Portland or Seattle. I would have to say Portland is because their protest is wild.
Yeah, that's your
Big
Democrat
time.
buddies there, my man. You like that stuff.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't. I'm not gonna say whether if I'm left or right. I vote policy wise. Who
Okay.
has the best policies?
Who's
It
the
could
last
be
Republican you voted for?
The last Republican?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're a Democrat.
I would have to be a Bush.
You voted
No,
for
not
George
Bush.
W. Bush?
No, it would have been Clinton.
Clinton is a
Okay,
Democrat.
wait,
Clinton
not
was a
Clinton.
Democrat.
Yeah, but you know what? Trump was a Democrat at one time.
Not really.
He's never ran
Right, right.
Democrat though.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
He said he was a Democrat because he was in New York, and he's just a smart business guy.
He's not a businessman. That's why a lot of
Yeah.
his business has failed.
Right. The billionaire is not a business guy. Okay.
Yeah. How many business failed under him?
I don't know. He's had 6 bankruptcies out of hundreds of companies. Pretty good track record.
Yeah. That means they failed. But why? Probably
All
because
businesses
he couldn't
fail.
pay his bills.
All businesses failed.
I'm a business and I haven't failed yet.
You will someday.
So you're smarter than Trump. So like, why don't you become a billionaire?
Yeah. Why aren't you a billionaire?
You don't have to. I don't care about being a billionaire. Money is just evil shit.
Just evil? Okay.
I
You should
mean,
move
like,
to
maybe
Cuba then.
Evil, but
Yeah,
there's no doubt it
if I
takes
was a
wits and
billionaire,
smarts.
you
to
know,
get it.
being a billionaire and having all that money, you can pay people with hush money like Trump did. You know he's a felon, right?
Yeah, 34-time felon. Love it. Voted for the
Yeah.
felon.
Yep.
Yep, he's a political felon.
PDO. He's the 3 PDO, and you voted for that.
No, that he is not. That's just a big lie that Democrats say to cover up all their P3DO shit.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you too, when you said that that guy had the right to carry a protest, you were right. But you do not have the right to carry, like you lose your right to carry while committing a crime while carrying, right? And that's
Bullshit.
exactly what he
As
did
long
by
as you
trying.
don't get- No, you need to know your law, buddy.
You cannot commit a crime while carrying. No, you actually
He did
lose
not. What crime did he commit?
that. Okay, so pretty much it's all the way from like, no, you can't kick in the door with your legal gun to you can't break up a federal investigation or you can't get in the way and interrupt a federal investigation. That's actually
that's wrong.
a charge.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
That's not wrong at all. Once you break a law while openly carrying, license or not, right? You're automatically like stripped of your right to carry in that moment. Like you cannot have a firearm on you while breaking the law. That's but you can protest. You can legally protest and carry, right? But the second he started interrupting a federal investigation and he wouldn't stop,
Yeah.
well then at that point he was not legally carrying.
Yeah, he made dumb decisions. Many Democrats do.
It's that simple. Like Renee Good had a chance to just get out of there, right? And then when she didn't comply and they asked her to get out of the car, then she wants to go and run into an ICE agent who did end up having internal bleeding from that,
Oh, stupid.
right?
Whoops. A lot of bad
It's like she
decisions
should
by
have been home with her
Democrats.
kids, man.
She didn't really care about her kids. She didn't give a shit about anybody.
They could have shot at her tires so she wouldn't get away.
How would
then
that
pull
stop
out
her
of the
from
car.
hitting the ICE agent? That's stupid.
No, he was off to the side.
You literally just said that like with logic and reason. He should have shot her tire, which he didn't even have a clear shot at her tire, first of all. Second of all, that's not going to stop her from
But where
striking
was that
him.
ICE agent at? Where was that ICE agent at when he was off to the side?
After she struck him?
No. Where was he? Before that happened, if it did.
Okay, so we moved before she drove.
Yeah, he was getting
She was
evidence.
instructed to get out of the car.
Would
A
you
lot.
stand in front of a vehicle?
Well, I certainly wouldn't try to run over a federal agent.
He was
Would you stand in
assisting
front of a vehicle?
he was assisting
knowing-
his partner, so he had to go in front of the vehicle to assist his partner. You can't magically walk through the vehicle or jump over it. It's not a video game. This is easy stuff, guys.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's pretty cut. It's pretty cut and dry. So
Yeah, it sure is. That's why when it comes out in courts, that's why there's a huge investigation with that. And same thing with Alex. In fact, Alex's family got the same lawyer that George Floyd had.
Good for them.
so actually,
Any
know what.
agents that unalive anybody needs to be held accountable and arrested.
the Renee Good charge, like there's no charges. The investigation's been cleared up on Renee Good. All charges
So
have been
I'm
dismissed.
watching the video right now, and he was nowhere in front yet. He did pull up.
Do you think she'd still be here today if she just complied with orders?
She would still be here if he just shot out her tires and arrested her instead of shooting her in the fucking head and said, "Die, bitch."
That wasn't my question. I said, do you think if she complied, right, with lawful orders, do you think she would still be
Oh
here?
my God. You two
The answer is
are,
yes. Of course it's yes.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Or-
You'll pay the consequences.
Or if she didn't park at a 45-degree angle, deliberately blocking ICE
Oh
agents,
my
she'd
God,
probably
you guys
still
are
be here.
stupid. Stupid, uneducated Trump supporters.
No, we're very educated. That's why you just dump every one of us. And there's another block. Another block! Should we keep going, guys, with this idiot? Let's go.
Were you a mod? One of my mods?
I was, yeah, in one of the other counts.
All right. Hey, can we get your age, state, and who you voted for, please?
Hey, what's up? 42, Wisconsin. Trump.
Can you name one policy thing that you like about Trump?
Trump accounts.
Trump.
Jay Wood, can we get your age, state, and who you voted for, please? I already know who you voted for.
Yeah, 43 Trump, Louisiana.
Can you name one thing policy-wise that you like about Trump?
Just one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no tax on overtime.
Okay. Are you getting overtime?
Yeah, I get a lot. I made
Do you
$38,000
understand
in overtime
that
last year.
all that is
Nice.
it's a when they give you overtime, that is just to kind of help you. You still have to pay that tax. All that is just help and cover until your income tax comes in or something like that.
Yeah, bro, I can tell
It
you.
has
I
nothing
can tell you,
to do.
I can
It
tell
has
you
nothing
exactly
to do
what
with
it did for my
overtime pay,
taxes.
you fucking weirdo.
I can tell you exactly what it did for my personal taxes. That's all I can tell you.
My personal taxes. My personal taxes.
Well,
Okay.
it's my personal taxes because that's how it affects me, is it not?
My personal taxes is everything.
I
And
can
what do
tell
you
you
do for
exactly
work?
what it did.
Yep,
What do
my
you do for
personal
work?
taxes.
You don't want to hear it? That's fine. I'll just hop off. But
Jay
I mean,
Wood,
I can tell you.
Jay Wood,
They'll just ban
Jay
you
Wood, what do you
eventually.
do for work?
What's that?
What do you do for work?
Oh,
He
I'm a
does the
steel worker.
grinder.
I work at a steel mill.
He works at Grinder.
Oh,
I work at a steel mill.
you
You
know
work
what
at
I
Grindr.
do? I guarantee I make way more than you, and I own my own business.
Sure, you may do that, bro. That's you probably do. Like, I'm not arguing that.
So why don't
So-
you get smart and start your own business yourself? It's not hard to do.
I
It might take
should.
a little money,
No,
but
you're right. No, you're right. You're right. I should. No. Literally, no jokes aside. I
That's
should.
the
'Cause
American dream is to own your own business and make good money and have a good life and all that stuff,
That
right?
that'd be the way to go. That would be the way to go. I wish I.
So how do you
if-
feel
if I don't-
about all of Trump's court stuff?
You didn't. Why can't I finish what happened to me in my taxes? I'll answer the course, but why can't I finish that? Is all
Oh,
I'm
you
asking.
can
Jay
finish
Wood, you
it.
go to Grinder, buddy. You're from Grinder.
I just don't understand why I can't finish that. With
You can
respect.
finish it if you want.
Okay, I'll make one statement and I'll let it go after that.
All
I
right.
made $38,000 in overtime. No, I did not get taxes
Yeah,
based
right.
off.
$38,000 in overtime.
Sure, that's fine. You don't have to blame me, bro. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't.
I didn't get credit. I didn't
alright.
get credit for all. I didn't get credit for all that. No, I didn't get. I did not get.
So
I
where's
paid
that
taxes.
promise? What happened to that promise that Trump promised everybody? Trump promised things and nobody has received any money or anything.
With respect, bro, I got
It
money off of it. I was
goes
trying to tell
checks.
you.
Them
I
don't
mean,
was trying to tell you.
Trump promised everybody $2,000. Nobody has not
I was
received
trying to
that.
tell you. I was trying to tell you about how it helped me.
checks were supposed to come in the mail and they didn't come in the mail.
Who's this dude talking up top? Like I'm trying to actually give you some actual evidence.
Yeah, this is
but
how the
it's
left
fine. It's not a
debates
big
now.
deal.
They
Yeah,
don't like
there's no
that
actual evidence.
you have
dumbass.
actual things that Trump has
Because we're
helped you
Like
smart.
I
with.
made.
You,
okay,
you,
I
you
only
voted
got
for Trump
credit.
that doesn't like the smart. He likes the
I
uneducated.
only got credit
stupid
for
people.
11K. That's bad. I only got credit for 11K. That's bad. I made $38,000 in overtime. I only got credit for 11,000 of it. That's all I got credit for.
Huh. All right.
It
I'm
saved
gonna
me.
change the
It saved me.
subject.
It saved me. It saved me $1,700 total in my taxes. It saved me $1,700.
I'm gonna
being
change
real
the
with you.
subject now.
I'm being real.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna change the subject now. How do you feel about the LGBTQ plus trans and drag queens?
I think they should be able to do whatever they want. I don't care about them.
Oh, you're okay. So you're okay with drag queen story time out at public library then?
No, I'm not okay with that.
Okay then. So you obviously have a problem then.
I do when it comes to kids under the age of 18. Yes.
Okay. So you don't think so do you blame the drag queens when they come to drag shows?
Do I blame drag queens when they come to drag shows? What kind of drag shows are we talking about?
Oh, just innocent, clean, fun drag shows. It could be at a park. It can be at a restaurant.
Are there
Sure,
children
are they plus
involved?
18?
Um,
Are they plus 18?
no, they don't have to be in a
Okay.
restaurant or
Then
in a
I
park.
have a yeah. If they're not 18 plus, I have a problem with it. I'll just
So,
go ahead and
So
tell
what
you.
I'm saying is, do
you don't have
a-
you don't have
do
a
you
problem
have
with
a-
that, but you don't have a problem with Trump going into little children's dressing rooms at a beauty pageant, do you?
He didn't do that.
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
I need
he did
examples.
Yeah,
Can you
he
give me
He
some?
also tried to measure their hoo-ha to see how tight or loose they are.
He
I'll
didn't do
pull
that
up-
either.
I will pull that up.
It's fine.
Yes, he did.
No,
We need
he
some-
didn't.
we need some
very
facts
easy.
on- we need some
Very
facts on
easy.
this.
It's a very easy Google search if you guys don't know.
I already know what
because
you're
you probably
talking
don't
about,
know
Exactly.
and it's a
Google
Google's your
complete
best
lie.
friend. I also have a
Alright, well-
copy of the court record. So Donald Trump, vagina, whatever remarks came under scrutiny. President Donald Trump remarks that Jeffrey Epstein stole. Wait, no, wrong one. Where is it at? Sorry.
Yeah, say when.
Hold on, I have to find it. That was the wrong one.
You're doing good, DJ. It's your little colleague up there that doesn't know how to respect people talking.
Oh, I don't know how to respect people talking. Really,
No,
I'm just calling you out in your
you
bull.
don't.
I'm just calling you two out in your bullshit.
What bullshit am I talking about when it's anecdotal tax data? Like literally,
Like literally, you think
because you don't agree
like
with it.
literally.
Are you okay, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
okay.
not okay.
I'm definitely
He's not
okay.
okay.
You two ain't good at all.
Yeah, we're fine. Trust me.
Oh, we're fine. No trust me.
So
TrustMeBro.com.
it says here. Let me turn my camera on so you
Okay.
can see it. And then I gotta go here.
You're good, bro. I'm listening. Seriously.
Right here. Trump measure little girls' vaginas
Okay.
with his finger.
Okay.
So now what? Why would you vote for a 34-count felon who owns a girls' pageant, who thinks it's okay to go in there while they're changing and also measure their hoo-has?
Bro, you just showed us the question. You didn't show us any results from that question.
I'm sure. Okay, hold
That
on.
was a question you showed us, but you didn't show us any results from it.
He felt on the victims tenfold, which is why
So,
a lot of things happened in
Hold on, I gotta find the other thing.
Take your time, man. You're good.
This is going well.
I'm gonna give them all the time in the world. I want to know if it's true.
Oh,
Well, Google's your friend. Sometimes I have a hard time looking it up.
no, I'm blocked too. I've been blocked as well. Oh, the glitch is still here. I can still hear him. So we proved him wrong every time, and we just get blocked.
Hey, you know, I've been sitting down there for the last 20 minutes.
Mr. Plow, can we get your age,
up?
state, and who you voted for?
42 Wisconsin Trump. How come every time we prove you wrong, you just block us, dude?
Because I get tired of idiots. That's why.
But doesn't that make you the idiot because you've been wrong so many times, and
No.
as soon as you're wrong, you
No,
block?
no.
Sometimes, and as soon as you're wrong, you block?
No. Kick rocks.
Blocked again.
Taxes and stuff. And we always let people finish.
Yeah. Can I get your age, state, who you voted for, please?
Yeah, 40 Illinois Trump.
Can you name one policy that you liked about Trump?
I like these Trump accounts.
That's Trump accounts. No such thing, but all right.
Yeah, they're tax deferred Roth IRAs for children under 18.
Okay, so where's all that money going? Where's that money that's supposed to come to us that he promised everybody?
What are you talking about?
Trump promised everybody, including you, $2,000. Where's that stimulus check?
I don't remember
Or
that.
is
But
that
I'm
what
talking
he's
about
using? Or is
talking
that
about Trump
using with?
accounts.
So instead of using the tariffs and all that, he's pocketing it instead of lying to us and not giving us that $2,000.
Well, your liberal judge didn't like the tariffs, so they took them away.
Oh, and where are you at? What state again?
Illinois.
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Illinois.
Okay, and how much do you pay for gas there?
A lot. Because I got
How
an
much is
idiot
a lot?
Pritzker governor. I don't know, probably almost $4.
Oh, okay.
You want to pay what I pay? I'll
No.
trade you. Are
Yeah,
you sure? I'm paying almost $6 a gallon. I'll trade you.
Mhm.
and that's a Dodge Charger. I pay almost $52 for a Kia Soul. That's a fucking lot.
Right.
It sucks here in Washington.
Well, you
So,
voted for it.
no, I didn't.
Well, that's got to be all gasoline tax that you're paying on the overage there, and plus
You know,
you're at
It
a,
is.
you don't have any
It is
refineries
from
nearby.
our,
I'm
no,
guessing.
he is right. It is from our governor, and our
Yeah, our
governor
governor,
is a
but
Democrat.
also has to do with the war too. Between our governor and the war, why we're paying high prices and gases and food.
Yeah, you shouldn't vote for Democrats. I agree.
Well,
The thing was, the governor taxed the hell out of us, and it was
yeah,
wrong.
yep, he does. That's Bob
That's the
Ferguson for
one
you.
thing that I don't like about our governor is the way he's taxing the shit out of everything. And a lot of the Democrats don't understand that. They want to blame everybody. But being a Democrat, he got voted in, and now everybody's paying the price for everything.
Yep.
It's not just the Republicans, it's not the Democrats. All of us are paying the price for the high
Yep.
rate of everything.
You're right, sister. You're absolutely right. So, how do you feel about Trump being racist?
He's not racist.
Oh, do you know what happened in the 70s?
Yes.
Okay, so how can he not be racist if he didn't rent apartments to African Americans in the 70s and had to go to court over it? And then him and his father are also associated with the Triple K. Yes, I know the Triple K started with the Democrats, but guess who took over it now? The right wing side.
No, that's the Southern Poverty Law Center that's taken over the KKK, a Democrat group. They're completely financing the KKK right now. They've actually brought it back to life and are financing it.
Yeah, what about the Proud Boys?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the Proud Boys.
You don't know anything about the Proud Boys? Okay,
No.
look them up.
The Proud Boys are mostly here from Washington State. That's where it really actually started.
Yep, that's what our
And a lot of people don't know about the Proud Boys.
yeah.
No, I thought that was like 2020 talk. I haven't heard much about them since.
Oh, they're here.
Oh, yeah?
I see them all the time.
You see Antifa out there?
I see what?
Antifa.
I see a lot. I even see ICE agents.
You must have a lot of illegals up there then. They got to get rid of them all.
No,
Then
They
why is there
arrest-
ICE up there?
because they also think that they can just do that to anybody because they also arrest U.S. white citizens, and I have evidence of that. Here.
For what?
Oh, exactly. For what? And then let him go 2 hours later. Here, I'll bring up the video right here. Because I got video of it.
It was hilarious. Hey, Dylan.
There we go.
I'd love to. What's the difference between whoever he
Pretty fucked up.
I don't know.
Huh?
Let me turn my
Did
camera
you
on.
actually get in any storms over there in Illinois and like Tulsa?
We had bad storms the last couple weeks. Or last week was real bad.
Yeah, my daughter just got a hold of me. They're having a real bad tornado and thunderstorm right now.
Oh wow. So all right, so here's the video right here. This is the video I shot. There's a bunch of us. I flipped my car around and a bunch of us stopped and honked our horns at them and blew our whistles and videotaped. We kept our distance though, as we should. We should not be involved, but keep our distance and videotape their face, their vehicles, and everything, and the whole situation. So, and this person is U.S. white, wasn't doing nothing, and they were harassing him, messing with him. He works with my best friend's husband, and they arrested him. They chased him and arrested him. He's not illegal. He wouldn't be able to have a job and pay taxes and stuff. He's white. Come on now.
What was he doing? Was he protesting with them? Was he doing what
He
you were
wasn't
doing?
even protesting. He was driving and got pulled over by them for no reason. He wasn't doing nothing. He's white. Come on. He didn't even have a weapon on him. He was going to work.
Okay, you're Dylan. You leave the pit and you lose your
And so we were all stopped and we were honking, videotaping the whole situation as we should. Keep our distance. Then, of course, I left and was going to go park, but I decided not to. But you weren't doing anything. Wasn't doing anything.
I think Dylan came here to find him the Peter and Debbie.
It's all bullshit. And then why would ICE agents shoot a priest in the head for no reason when he didn't have a weapon? Would you like to see that video too?
I heard he wasn't a priest.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Does it matter?
It does matter if he didn't have no weapon. That's an assault.
I don't know. What was he doing?
I'm going to show you right here. Look, he wasn't doing nothing. All he was doing was praying. There was nothing bad going on but a peaceful protest, whatnot, whatever. He was just praying for everybody. And then boom, right in the head. He didn't have no weapon. He didn't do anything. Those fucking cowards did that from a rooftop instead of coming out and arresting him or whatever.
Why are they all wearing gas masks and
Wouldn't have
helmets
liked it
and
if they'd
shit?
done what you just
Doesn't
said,
look very
let's be honest.
peaceful. There's a bunch of Antifa people.
I would wear gas masks too if I was being shot by pepper spray.
Why are they doing that? Why aren't they just at work?
Because they want people to be released.
Did they get anybody released?
People they have no business with to be released.
You don't know how people are being treated inside those ICE detention centers.
Do you, sir? Hold up. Do you?
Oh, yes, I do.
You know we give them PlayStations, we give them free food, we give them bedding. So
no, we don't.
What are you talking about?
Gosh.
Yes, I've been there personally. My mother-in-law was there, so don't lie. I've seen the consoles there. I've seen the PlayStation, the entertainment TVs, the food. Don't lie, bro. Maybe in your state you haven't seen it, but in California, yeah, we give them, a good place to actually live decently throughout their process. Now, my mother-in-law, she got out of it, thank God, because, she's doing her process thanks to me. But before you lie and say we're putting them in cages like Obama did, I want you to actually look it up. Because I can tell you right now, yeah, they have entertainment systems, they have food, they have vending machines, they have a place to sleep, they got privacy, they got lockers. So you're going to continue lying, bro?
I ain't fucking lying.
Yeah, you are, bro. Yes, you are.
Nah.
So there's no fucking place whatsoever that has what I just listed off.
You give me a second. I'm looking for it.
Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Can help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling. Result in trouble breathing.
If you want, look up California, how they treat their undocumented.
Or parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other.
I don't see you looking up. I see you on YouTube.
Will you just give me a fucking second?
You don't have to be emotional, boss. I'm assuming you're a Democrat with that type of
Yeah,
mentality.
I fucking am proud of
Yeah,
it.
typical. You guys get very
Look at
emotional
that.
over
Look
facts.
at that right there. Look how they're being treated. They're all laying on fucking floors. You got a fucking little.
Yeah, if you're gonna cherry
little
pick, bro, you've never
power.
been to the airport.
That's not a fucking
If
airport.
you're gonna cherry pick,
That's
I've
a
never been to the
detention
airport.
center. That's a fucking detention
I want you to
center.
look up exactly one thing and not just cherry pick like every other Democrat pussy does.
Okay. Go fucking kick rocks.
I'm not you or an undocumented immigrant. They should, you know.
No,
not
I
be
didn't
here.
vote for a 34
If you
count
want
felon who's a
undocumented immigrant,
pedophile either.
All right, guys, we dumped that guy. I'm just getting out of there to save one account because we've burned the rest with this guy. I do like trolling him every once in a while. He does usually unblock, but we're going to save the main account for him. So yeah, that was fun. That was a fun evening with a interesting, we'll just put it there, interesting Democrat. We've kept proving him wrong, and so did the guests, and every time you do, you instantly get blocked. Every time you prove every one of his lies, boom, you're gone. You get blocked. Done. Oh boy.
We do have breaking news from the White
Oh boy,
House. The
breaking
Trump
news.
administration has just announced a cabinet-level.
All right. Sorry about that. All right, guys, we're going to cut this one here. Why don't we hit that subscribe button? Why don't we make a comment, a like? I know I haven't been posting as much lately, but we're doing as best as we can as life is getting busier and busier with the children and the works and the everything else that life brings. I can't spend all day on TikTok like these loser Democrats can. They're probably getting paid by some grant money, some fraud money, maybe the Southern Poverty Law Center money. Ha, that's a good one. We got to troll more of those guys on the SPLC. That's a good one. All right, guys. And we will see ya